Hi, this is Boomhauer144. There was a question in our chat this morning about the lock and unlock button inside the training centers that I just wanted to cover really quickly. So this lock and unlock button you'll find in any of the four main troop type centers, which are shown here. It's also in the Trap Factory. So if we click on the vehicle depot here, you'll see that I currently have it in the unlock position. It's this button on the lower left here, which I'll turn on and off. Typically I lock this and leave it at 250 because that way I can move around and train 250 units each in each of the training centers to fulfill the daily quest. So I'll unlock it here so you can see why we would want to use this. So if you look at this, if I train 250 of these units right now, it would take 3 hours and 3 minutes. That's really not ideal because if you use speed ups on this, you're going to use speed ups that take away 3 hours of that, and then you'll have 3 minutes remaining, which you'll need to use diamonds for to speed up. And that's really inconvenient if you're trying to do like 100 of these in a row during an event like ACE or any other event with good rewards for training troops. So what you would want to do is, again, have it in the unlock position so you could change the number here and reduce that to a number like this, 3 hours and 5 seconds. So this way when you train troops, click train, click speed up, auto speed up, use 3 hours of items, and then you just have a couple seconds until it finishes. And also when you leave it locked, if you don't have sufficient resources, like now I don't have, when you click train and then it auto uses resources, it will keep it at the same number you had there before, 246. So if you don't have that, watch what it does. So if I want to train 615 and I have it unlocked, you can see it's 7 hours, 30 minutes. If I auto use resources, it changed the number down here. So it tries to train the maximum number that you have for the resources you have available. Of course, it doesn't open resources to the exact amount because you don't have, bags of one food. They come in 1,000, minimum. So that's kind of an annoyance about this, especially if you need to keep opening resources to do this. So let's unlock this. We'll go back to a shorter time. So again, back to 3 hours and 5 seconds. We will lock it again, and then we will do our speed ups. And we can continue to do that again and again, and you can do this hundreds of times within an hour for some kind of event. For an event, I would probably use something more like this that's out here at 15, 16 hours where you can, like this. If I were actually doing this in ACE or an event, I would probably pick something like this where I could use 15 1 hour with speed ups at a time. So the other things you want to do in this kind of event, this army expansion kind of event, you can see we just got a reward, is you would want to go over here and use a training speed up item. I'm not going hard in this event, so I'm not going to use one, but obviously 10 or 30%, depending on how hard you're going at the event. Try to save the 30% for something you're going really hard at. The other thing, if you're VIP 10, there is a talent set, which I have actually already uploaded here, which has a lot of these balance tab things selected. So they're useful for training cap, training speed, things that help out on training. And they also have this cost reduction ability in here. So if you have that talent set selected, you can come over here and you can use this cost reduction talent, which I already used this morning, so I can't use it right now. But this would reduce the training cost by 25%, which is obviously very helpful if you're planning on doing 100,000 troops at a time for some kind of ACE event or something big. So that's the lock and unlock button. Again, pick something that's a very convenient training time, so something really close to an hour. So something like this would also be good. Not that, this. So 8 seconds over 5 hours. So it'll use 5 60-minute speed ups or some combination of speed ups that takes off the 5 hours, and then you'll just have to wait a few seconds before repeating it. So very, very useful. And this is so much better than picking something like this, 6 hours and 24 minutes, where you use 6 hours of speed ups, and then that final 24 minutes, you'll eventually run out of 5 and 10 minute speed ups, and you'll need to use diamonds or something clunky to try to speed that up if you're trying to do a bunch of these in an event. So hopefully that helps, and if you have any questions, just let me know.